how do we respond to genocide in Palestine? Answer. The Quran asks us to fight. Permission is granted to you. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Surah Al-Hajj of the Quran. أذن للذين يقاتلون بأنهم ظلموا وإن الله على نصرهم لقدير. Allah is giving you permission to fight, to resist this oppression, this genocide. But what has happened in Gaza? Have we been able to launch jihad? A jihad is waged by an army. An army must have a commander-in-chief. Jihad is not waged by a bunch of schoolboys. Do we have an army? Do we have a commander? Do we have a government? Do we have an Amir al-Mu'mineen to wage jihad? No. All the Arab governments around Israel, all of them, are in a state of submission to Israel. And when there was a government that was resisting Israel, correct me if I'm wrong, like Libya, what did they do? Regime change. And they worked their magic and they destroyed the Libyan government. And now Libya is in shambles. And they are celebrating while the schoolboys that we have as Muslims cannot understand the plan of the enemy. So Libya is no longer resisting Israel. And Syria under Assad was resisting Israel. If I'm wrong, come and correct me. Yes, Syria under Assad, despite other oppression that that government was perpetrating, but Syria under Assad was resisting Israel. While Saudi Arabia, the American kingdom of Saudi Arabia that is financing so many masajid and so many ulama in South Africa. Saudi Arabia today, I used to say 25 years ago, Saudi Arabia was a sister of Israel. I was wrong. 25 years ago, Saudi Arabia was just a cousin. Now Saudi Arabia is a sister of Israel. So now Israel has submitted, caused Syria to be in shambles. Syria has no capacity now to resist Israel. So where will the army come from? How will you wage jihad? How will you wage jihad against Israel to liberate Palestine, to respond to the genocide, when all your governments are in submission to Israel? Answer, you cannot respond to genocide in Israel, in Gaza, with jihad. Not possible. Why? I explained in my last lecture here, from the Quran I did it, that Gog and Magog are those who control power, not only in the modern West, in Washington, but also in Israel. And so now the only response left is a political response. And how do we respond politically? Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Anfal, الكافرون أولياء بعضهم ببعض إن لم تفعلوا تكن فتنة في الأرض وفساد كبير. Your enemies make alliances with each other. Your enemy, the kuffar, they make alliances with each other. If you do not do the same, Allah is saying, if you do not do the same, then there will be fasad all over the world and great fitna. So with whom should we make alliance in order to resist politically the genocide in Palestine? Well, the Quran must tell us. When we go to the Quran, we find in Surah 2 Rome. The Rome is Constantinople. The Rome is not the Christians of the West, where a man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate. No. Rome is the Orthodox Christian world that is now led by Russia. That is Rome. But Rome at that time was led by Constantinople. And even though, listen carefully, even though Rome accepted the Trinity and worshipped Jesus as the Son of God, yet Allah helped Rome. If I'm wrong, correct me. Allah helped Rome, and Rome defeated Persia. And when Rome defeated Persia, Allah says in Surah Rum, وَيَوْمَئِذٍ يَفْرَحُ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Not only did the believers, the Muslims, celebrate that victory, but also Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam. And Allah says in the Quran about these Christians that you will find وَلَتَجِدَنَّ أَقْرَبَهُمْ مَوَدَّةً لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّا نَصَارَى. This is Surah Al-Ma'idah. That there will be a Christian people, a people who will declare, we are Christians. Their primary loyalty is not to the state, not the nationality. Their primary loyalty is to their faith. And these will be the people who will be closest in love and affection for you. This is Surah Al-Ma'idah. But who has time in Lodium today to devote to the Quran, to seek knowledge from the Quran, and that your primary loyalty must be truth in the Quran? Tell me, where are they? And so therefore, if we are to respond politically to genocide in Palestine, it is while building friendship and alliance with Rome. And Rome today, my book, which is just published in Malaysia, it has not reached South Africa as yet, The Quran and Russia's Destiny. In that book, I have argued the case that Rome today is no longer Constantinople, because the Ottoman Empire, in violation of Allah's commands in the Quran, conquered Constantinople in 1453. And that Ottoman Empire took control of Constantinople. Rome today is Moscow. And so this country is doing the right thing in building friendly ties with Russia. It's time for Pakistan to do the same. It's time for Saudi Arabia to do the same. And we, the Muslims, must do the same now. Don't worry about those who are being paid their salaries by Saudi Arabia and who seek to sabotage what we're doing. Don't worry with them. You must reach out to the Orthodox Christian world to build friendship and alliance in order to resist the genocide in Palestine.